May I come in? May I come in? Nakwinjira. So can I? So can I? Nanjye nabishobora. Cyangwa nabishobora nanjye. I wish I were a bird. I wish I were a bird. Ndifuza yabaye nari inyoni. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Learn English Fast. And kuri Iga Vuba Icyongereza. We teach you in a way that helps you learn and start speak the English you're learning. Tukwigisha mu buryo wiga ugatangira kuvuga Icyongereza uri kwiga. Today we are going to learn phrases. Uyu munsi tugiye kuba twakwiga interuro. We are going to learn enough phrases to help you to keep improving your communication. Tugiye kwiga interuro zihagije zo gukomeza kugufasha kuba wakumvikana n'abandi bantu. Now, why do you need to learn phrases? Ubundi kubera ko ukeneye kuba wamenya interuro. It is because when we speak, we use phrases. Ubundi iyo tuvuga ni interuro dukoresha tuvuga ururimi rwarwo rwose. It is good to know grammar, verbs, vocabulary and more. But it is better to know phrases that you need to use. Ni byiza ko wamenya ikibonezamvugo, ukamenya inshinga, ukamenya inyunguramagambo, ariko ni byiza cyane ko wamenya interuro ushobora kuba wakoresha. And I want you to know that these phrases is interuro ndetse n'izindi nyinshi cyane wazisanga mu gitabo 5000 English and Kinyarwanda sentences. Ni interuro 5000 z'icyongereza ndetse n'ikinyarwanda. Can you imagine interuro 5000 z'icyongereza ndetse n'ikinyarwanda? Nje ndi kwiga icyongereza, I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you, ndikwabwiza ukuri sinigeze ngira ayo mahirwe yo kuba nabona interuro 5000 nshobora kuba namenya uko zisobanura. It's a quick way to learn any language. Imagine uzi interuro 5000 z'icyongereza. Icyo gihe ushobora kuba utazi n'ibintu bihambaye, utazi grammar, utazi phrasal verbs, utazi ibintu byinshi ukwiye kuba wamenya by'icyongereza, but you can be able to speak. Ushobora kuba wavuga icyongereza kibanze mu gihe ibyo waba ubizi. Okay? Now, if you need this book, just let us know. Kene gitabo wowe watumenyesha. Now, before we dive into the lesson of today, I want you to know that if you are in USA, Canada, Europe, or any part of the world, and you feel like you want to learn with us, we can teach you via Zoom. Ukeneye kwigana natwe, ukaba uri muri Amerika, muri Europe, muri Canada n'ahandi, ukaba wifuza kwigana natwe, twakwigisha kuri Zoom. Dufite amasomo meza aguteguriwe ndetse agutegereje. If you want to join us, just contact us on 07802931112 or 0728000427. Ushaka kwigana natwe wakoresha izo nimero tukaba twagukurikirana. Enough for introduction. Let's learn these phrases. Reka twige izi nteruro. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Ihangane usubiremo. Why me? Why me? Kubera iki ari nge? Why not me? Why not me? Kubera iki atari nge? Have a nice weekend. Have a nice weekend. Ugire weekend nziza. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Nishimiye guhura nawe. Same to you. Same to you. Nawe bibe bityo. Cyangwa se you too. So am I. So am I. Nanjye nikomeze. So can I. So can I. Nanjye nabishobora. Cyangwa nabishobora nanjye. Neither am I. Neither am I. Nanjye siko meze. Neither can I. Neither can I. Nanjye sinabishobora. I can open the door. I can open the door. Nshobora gufungura umuryango. I can't open the door. I can't open the door. Ntabwo nshobora gufungura umuryango. Can I open the door? Can I open the door? Nabasha gufungura umuryango. Why can you open the door? Why can you open the door? Kuki wakingura umuryango? Could you tell me the way to the station? Could you tell me the way to the station? Wambwira inzira igana kuri sitasiyo? Could you tell me what time it is? Could you tell me what time it is? Wambwira isaha turiho? Could you spell it? Could you spell it? Wabivuga inyuguti ku yindi? What can a deaf man do? What can a deaf man do? Utabasha kumva yakora iki? Can you help me? Can you help me? Wamfasha? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Ngufasha iki? Cyangwa nagukorera iki? We can't get there on time. We can't get there on time. Ntabwo twahagerera ku gihe. They can be divided into 3 groups. They can be divided into 3 groups. Bashobora kugabanywamo amatsinda 3. I can do what you said. I can do what you said. Nshobora gukora ibyo wavuze. May I come in? May I come in? Nakwinjira. May I sit down? May I sit down? Nakwicara. May I use your pencil? May I use your pencil? Nakoresha ikereyo yawe. May I take this chair? May I take this chair? Natwara iyi ntebe. May I have some water? May I have some water? Mwampa ku mazi. They may come in handy one day. They may come in handy one day. Umunsi umwe bazagira icyo bagufasha. Cyangwa umunsi umwe byazagira icyo bigufasha. We may have a good reason to be proud of ourselves. We might have good reason to be proud of ourselves. Dushobora kuba dufite impamvu nziza ituma twishimira uko turi. He is younger than I am. He is younger than I am. Ni mutoya kuri njye. He has more brothers than I. He has more brothers than I. Afite basaza be benshi kundusha. I have fewer brothers than you. I have fewer brothers than you. Mfite basaza banjye bake kukurusha. She drinks more water than I do. She drinks more water than I do. Anywa amazi menshi kunsumbya. I drink less water than her. I drink less water than her. Nywa amazi make kumusumbya. He is as well as you. He is as well as you. Ameze neza nkawe. Your car is as fast as mine. Your car is as fast as mine. Imodoka yawe yirukanga nk'iyanjye. It was the most exciting match I've ever seen. It was the most exciting match I've ever seen. Wari umukino ushimishije cyane gusumbya iyindi yose nabonye. Which is deeper, a lake or an ocean? Which is deeper, a lake or an ocean? Ni iki kigira ubujyakuzimu burebure? Ikiyaga cyangwa inyanja? Which is faster, a train or a bus? Which is faster, a train or a bus? Ni iki cyihuta gusumbya ikindi? Ni gari ya moshe cyangwa ni bisi? He is not as tall as I am. He is not as tall as I am. Ntabwo ari muremure nkanjye. I prefer to go rather than to stay. I prefer to go rather than to stay. Mpitamo kugenda aho kuguma aha. It is very useful to listen to lesson once again. It is very useful to listen to lesson once again. Ni iby'ingirakamaro cyane kongera kumva isomo nanone. It's time to watch TV. It's time to watch TV. Ni igihe cyo kureba televiziyo. It would be quite impossible to enumerate all the things. It would be quite impossible to enumerate all the things. Byaba bidashoboka kuvuga imibare y'ibintu byose. It is necessary that he should be sent there at once. It is necessary that he should be sent there at once. Birakenewe ko ahita yoherezwayo. If you go there, you will find him. If you go there, you will find him. Nujyayo, uzamubona. If you went there, you would find him. If you went there, you would find him. Iyo uba waragiyeyo, wari kumubona. If you had gone there, you would find him. If you had gone there, you would find him. Yabaye waragiyeyo, wakabaye kuba waramubonye. Wait a minute. I want you to know that we have different books. Dufite ibitabo bitandukanye byagufasha kwiga Icyongereza. N'iki gitabo ni igitabo kirimo dialogs cyangwa se ibiganiro. Ibiganiro by'Icyongereza ndetse n'Ikinyarwanda. If you want to work on your English, ushaka kugira ngo Icyongereza cyawe kizamuke, cyane cyane Icyongereza cyo kuvuga, you need to know phrases to use. Ukeneye kwamenya interuro wakoresha. Umurero harimo ibiganiro, no ngo igihe ufite iki gitabo ufite interuro z'Icyongereza ndetse ufite dialogue, ufite ibibazo, ufite n'ibisubizo. This is a book that you need if you want to work on your communication. Niba ushaka kugira ngo bitambutse ubutumwa nta kibazo, igitabo cyagufasha. Harimo topics zigiye zitandukanye z'ibiganiro. Next one we have vocabulary book. Igitabo kirimo inyunguramagambo z'Icyongereza ndetse n'Ikinyarwanda. This is English and Kinyarwanda Dictionary, ni inkoranyamagambo y'Icyongereza ndetse n'Ikinyarwanda. Niba ukeneye kuzamura urwego rw'amagambo, ukaba ukeneye kumenya amagambo ahagije mu Cyongereza, I'm telling you, you need to buy this book. Igitabo wakigura kikaba cyagufasha. Next one, ku muntu uri gutangira kwiga Icyongereza cyangwa se ushaka kukiga ahereye hasi, iki nicyo gitabo ukeneye. This is Begin Smart to End Smart. Tangira neza kugira ngo urangize neza. That is the name of the book. Begin Smart to End Smart. Iki gitabo kirimo amasomo yose yibanze wakenera kugira ngo wige Icyongereza. Next, to understand verbs, niba ukeneye kumva inshinga, ukeneye kuba wagura iki gitabo kirimo regular verbs, irregular verbs, 12 tenses, modal verbs. Iki gitabo kirimo inshinga zidakurikiza amategeko, inshinga zikurikiza amategeko, hakiyongeraho ibihe 12, hakaba harimo na modal verbs. This is a book that can help you to understand verbs. Iki ni igitabo cyagufasha kumva inshinga. Reka nkwibutse yuko ibikorwa byose tuba dukora twifashisha inshinga tubisobanura. If you need to describe the actions that you do, that you will do, that you did, ushaka gusobanura ibikorwa wakoze, ibyo ukora, ibyo uzakora, byose biba biri mu nshinga. This is the book that you need. Now, let's continue the lesson. Reka dukomeze isomo. I won't believe it unless I see it with my own eyes. I won't believe it unless I see it with my own eyes. Ntabwo nzabyemera keretse nimbyibonera n'amaso yanjye. I wish I were a bird. I wish I were a bird. Ndifuza yabaye nari inyoni. I wish I had met my uncle yesterday. I wish I had met my uncle yesterday. Ndifuza yabaye narahuye na marume ejo hashize. I wish I could go and visit my aunt tomorrow. I wish I could go and visit my aunt tomorrow. Ndifuza kuba najya gusura masenge wanjye ejo. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Wihanganire kuba nkurogoye. I gave the students a chance to say few words too. I gave the students to say a few words too. Nahaye abanyeshuri amahirwe yo kugira amagambo make bavuga. I've got a taxi waiting outside. I've got a taxi waiting outside. Mfite taxi itegereje hanze. I hope you won't find it too difficult to understand and to remember. I hope you won't find it all too difficult to understand and to remember. I hope you won't find it all too difficult to understand and to remember. Niringiye ko utarasanga bigoranye cyane kubyumva cyangwa se kubyibuka. I wish I could talk to you about art. I wish I could talk to you about art. Ndifuza yabaye nakuganiza ibyerekeye ubugeni. Who wrote the famous book entitled Kite Runner? Who wrote the famous book entitled Kite Runner? Ninde wanditse igitabo cyamamaye cyitwa Kite Runner? You would somehow manage to make yourself understood what other people said to you. You would somehow manage to make yourself understood what other people said to you. Wari ukwiriye kureba uburyo wazajya wumva ibyo abandi bari kuvuga. I think we've just enough time to learn English. I think we've just enough time to learn English. Ndumva dufite umwanya uhagije wo kwiga Icyongereza. We shall devote today's time to doing exercises. We shall devote today's time to doing exercises. Turaza guharira igihe cy'uyu munsi gukora imyitozo. Keeping one's promise is something we should all do. Keeping one's promise is something we should all do. Kubahiriza amasezerano wagiranye n'umuntu ni ikintu twese twari dukwiye gukora. I take 10 minutes to get there. I take 10 minutes to get there. Bintwara iminota nk'icumi kugerayo. After he arrives, we'll all come out. After he arrives, we'll all come out. Namara kuhagera, twese tuzasohoka. When he comes, I'll bring him there. When he comes, I'll bring him there. Naza, nzamuzana. I won't say anything until you tell him. I won't say anything until you tell him. Nta kintu ndavuga kugeza umubwiye. I won't phone my friend till Bob arrives. I won't phone my friend till Bob arrives. Ntabwo ndahamagara inshuti yanjye kugeza igihe Bob ahagerera. I haven't heard anything about him since he wrote to me last month. I haven't heard anything about him since he wrote to me last month. Nta kintu kimwerekeyeho nari numva kuva wanyandikira mu kwezi kwashize. As soon as we got there, we started working. As soon as we got there, we started working. Tukihagera, twatangiye gukora. I'll stay here until you come back. I'll stay here until you come back. Ndaguma hano kugera ugarutse. I have only a few seconds left in which to remind you that. I have only a few seconds left in which to remind you that. Sigaje amasegonda make gusa yo kukwibutsa. Read as many English books as you possibly can. Read as many English books as you possibly can. Soma ibitabo byinshi by'icyongereza bishoboka. Are you busy? Are you busy? Urahuze? At the moment, I am not. At the moment, I am not. Nonaha ntabwo mpuze. Shall we go out? Shall we go out? Ese twasohoka? Sure, no problem. Sure, no problem. Yego, nta kibazo. Are you afraid? Are you afraid? Ufite ubwoba? No, I'm not afraid of anything. No, I'm not afraid of anything. Oya, nta kinteye ubwoba. What are you wearing today? What are you wearing today? Urambara iki uyu munsi? I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet. Ntabwo ndafata umwanzuro. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Uri kureba iki? I'm looking at a map of the city. I'm looking at a map of the city. Ndi kureba ikarita y'umujyi. Where are your friends? Where are your friends? Inshuti zawe ziri hehe? They went to a restaurant. They went to a restaurant. Bagiye kuri resitora. Are you okay? Are you okay? Umeze neza? Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Yego, meze neza. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Uri gutekereza iki? I'm thinking about buying a new car. I'm thinking about buying a new car. Ndi gutekereza ku byo kugura imodoka nshya. How about the old one? How about the old one? Naho yandi wari usanganywe. I gave it to my son. I gave it to my son. Nayihaye umuhungu wanjye. Call me when you get there. Call me when you get there. Umpamagare nugerayo. I will surely do. I will surely do. Rwose ndabikora. Thank you so much for today's lesson. We want to encourage you to keep learning, keep growing, and try your best to use what you've learned so far. See you next time.